all I can say is, man, there is sure a lot of unpacking and installing going on here. We're finally at the Vita Cinematic Synths. It's one of the larger installs on here. But it's what you got to go through in order to get all your extras downloaded and installed onto here. So before you start, let's see, you can watch the intro video if you want. We've already done the free add-on package, and let's just go into start Samplitude Studio. I am not going to click this do not show window anymore. I just for now. You can click this off so that it just goes right into Samplitude. I'll just click Start Samplitude Studio. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. Alright, so start selection. Record instruments and vocals. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so you can get things automatically set up to start recording virtual instruments right off the spot. This is kind of a nice little menu add-on, which hasn't been in the 2015 version. And let's see, it's got record instruments and vocals. Okay, so interesting. You can get things set up for a band instrument. And I'm thinking maybe you can probably add your own templates on this afterwards. Maybe. And let's see, a multi CPU core count. I'm going to click that on because I have 4. Let's go ahead and type those in. Audio devices. I don't have anything in here except for now, because we're on Magic Low Latency. It means that it's utilizing a driver that will be looking at MIDI. I'm just going to go to WDM and see what comes up for my audio devices. And you can see now I'm currently using the MXL tempo to speak through. It's hooked up to my computer, so you will obviously see the microphone USB audio codec in here. So there you go for speakers. Well, obviously I would be using my speakers as a playback. Switch off everything else. And I will switch off everything else here because there's no point in having any of this on right now. Now, one thing I was hoping, well, I guess there is a reset button, so whether or not that completely clears everything, I will have to check that out before I even try that. So let's just hit the OK there. Let's just do the empty project for right now to see what it looks like. Alright, so now we've got folders up here. Open virtual folder, open audio file, save, mouse mode, object mode, your choice of auto crossfade or crossfade editor, ungroup, group, undo, and do, your snap on and off, beat, and I like that down here you have your BPMs automatically showing. What we had last time was a bunch of information up here, which kind of didn't show everything that it was supposed to, even though it was switched on. Like your beats per minute weren't showing, even though it was switched on. You'd had to unclick and re-click. It's nice to have it down here again. This is very reminiscent of the 2014. Now let's just check again. Hit the Y button and see if there is a program. Let's see. Our folders, files. Let's look at anything else here. And please excuse the noise in the background. That's the laundry if you hear something. Let's see. Project options. System options. Just look over everything here. Playback. General. Let's see if there was anything different in here that I might want to check on. And yeah, it seems that there's everything's in here that it had in 2015. Just the interface is a little bit different here because and I like this because this is the old style interface, which I really liked, and I'm glad that they went back into it because I like this this setup. You know, all your markers and everything here that you can mark all the way along on your timeline here, and you know, hit the markers where you want to jump to each marker, which I liked. And you know, your shuttle and everything is here, accessible all the time, and it's great having all this information here all at once again. And if I want my click track on, or if I want to have the grids with the snap on, it's all there. It's great. We're back to this here where we've got, okay, I don't have anything in sound pools. Like I said, I didn't download any of the sound pools, so you can. They'll have different types of beats and stuff like that, and things that you can add into your music. But like I say, you need to purchase a license in order to actually use those in your music production if you want to use it commercially. So we got the time display, which I like. Let's see, on object editor, you can go search through your files. Let's see, objects. Of course, I don't have any objects on there, so it's not showing. Tracks. So that shows you all the tracks, all the way to 16 that are on here right now. You can have as many as you pretty much want in this version. And of course 17 being the master. And yeah, and you can click here for the solo and mute, or you can click here for your solo and mute, just like the other one. That's like the old version. Now this is just looking at the track here and seeing what happens when you click on each one. See if there's any changes here. And changing the track, instrument editor. Like the right click brings up the track options. So if you're in this area where it says S1, you're going to bring up the track options for the first track. So there we go. You can choose how you want it recorded, the playback, and all the pertinent information that you need to, you know, select for preparing that track for recording. And whether or not it's a submix bus and an auxiliary bus as well. Okay, cool. So let's hit the M. And I like this because this is the old way of what this used to look like. And that's awesome. I think it was some pretty smart moves here too. Pretty awesome that they went back to the old style of interface on here. Let's see. Yep. And here's where you can put in all your plugins, your virtual instruments, and you can also scan your system here, which is nice. And yeah, looks great. Right, it'll be lots of fun using this.